Okay, we have Photoshop CC opened up, and we are going to create a design with the term bounce. So, like always, we're going to do a quick review. So, go to Workspace and make sure we're on Typography. Then go to File, New. As you can see, I'm moving along a little bit quicker. Actually, a lot of bit quicker. 8.5 by 11. Height 11, 300 dpi. Get into that good habit of being at 300 dpi in case we want to print at some point in the future. Obviously, when we upload to the web, we're going to have to learn how to put things at 72 dpi. But that's down the road. So we're going to give this the name, the title, Bounce. Click OK. So we have a nice big canvas here. Click on the T for type. And I'm going to use all caps, B-A-L-A-N-C-E, and then grab it with the Move tool, or pull it right out like that. So we have bounce. So there's a few ways we can separate these letters and stack them, because in this demo we want to learn how to stack letters and move them around to sort of suggest the idea of like a balancing act. One way to do it is take your cursor and just click in front of a letter. So for example, I could click in front of that D and go return. Or I could click in front of the A and go return. Or I could click in front of the N and go return. And just keep returning the letters and putting them all at different levels. And then from there, I could go to type. Actually, I have character already opened. Upper right-hand corner. And if I were to double click on the T and highlight these three lines, I could go to the A over the A for the baseline shift. I just clicked 18 by mistake, but if I separated them and changed the leading through this baseline shift, here we are. We're at 100 points, A above A, right up here in the dead right corner. So that's another way to do it. Let me go to the back arrow. So bounce. So we could take this and we can stack these letters in any way we want, any formation. That's kind of cool. And then from there we could play around with the point size. Up. Now we're overlapping them too much. Return, return, return. The other way to do this, see right now bounce is all on one layer. Another idea is to take the B, then go to cut, or any letter for that matter, doesn't have to be just the B, go to the item tool, the move tool, and then maybe click down below and go to edit, paste. And what I've done is I've just taken that B and placed it on its own layer. So that's another concept, just breaking things up. Now let me go to auto select. So I could take that B, see here we have this layer with A-L-A-N-C-E, and we have that layer with a B. So let's say I went down here and I took that B and I made it real big. Now you guys can figure out how you want to suggest the idea of balance in your own way. Whatever you do, don't copy what I do. I mean, you can use these concepts eventually. You can use these concepts, obviously, but don't copy my design concept. All right, so I'm going to take those A and the L, and perhaps go to cut, and then move that down, and then once again, click on the T. See how over here we have the layer 1. Now when I go to paste, watch what happens. Paste. I have the A and the L. Now as soon as I go to this top little icon and actually pull it out, move it, See how it becomes the A and the L? It's labeled A and the L. Let me go to undo there. See, even at that little bitty size, see, let's zoom in, because that's kind of crazy. See, it's still over here 3 up. The name of the layer is AL. So as soon as you click select, it actually names itself what you're typing. So I can go to that A and that L, pull that out like that, and just play with the idea of stacking, a balancing act. How many ways can we move these letters around to create the idea of balance? So let's see. Maybe I'll do this great big B like that. Oh, maybe make it a little bit bigger. And then take the A, N, C, E and put that like that. Oh, we got to have the right sequence here. Let's try this. Let's put the B up there. And maybe we'll play around with a little bit of overlapping. I'll take that A and I'll highlight it, switch the colors, put the white in the foreground, put that up top. So we got an A overlapping the B, and then perhaps I'll take that and I'll space that out a little bit. So here we have balance, BAA, okay, then I can put that down like that. So there's so many ways you could play around with this concept. In fact, I'm going to take this top, the A and the L, and maybe go even a little bit bigger. No, not too big. In one of my future demos, we'll learn how to cut letters up, which will give us a lot more possibilities with these designs. So, and then we can take the whole thing, grab it all, move it around like that. So here's our design. So play around with stacking letters, playing with the scale, just to see what the possibilities are. Now let's go to here and go to Save As, and just call that Balance Study 1.